People who make rent a girlfriend videos, the community, the anime community is clueless and dumb, wasting their time and money for Reiji, a guy that doesn't care about any of us. I have been getting a lot of comments saying that I'm a tourist, I don't read the manga or watch the anime. If you have seen my resume in anime and with this series, I have been around since the beginning when it first released. When the anime was so good, people started to read the manga. I have been around since this video came out, day in the life of a mangaka. Why would I not read it before I make a video? I have been around the anime community when it was cool to hate on SAO. That was in 2012. I was around when that psycho killed his family. I was like a fetus back then. I didn't even know why he was doing that or why it was so bad. When Double 4 Anime was beefing with that one dude, yeah, I was there. I was around when Hentai Heaven was good, not H anime. I was also like 10 years old, so let's not talk about it. I even have the backstory, a part of my life that was qualified to make me a weeb. I'm in uni right now majoring in something that's nerdy, something that's related to this community. I have been to anime conventions in the States, seeing Rio perform live. So why would I just pretend? If I was pretending for views, money, I would make other types of content or pursue something where it could be 10 times more lucrative for me, so I don't become homeless and have a hedonistic addiction. With that path, I can make a bigger name for myself. I've been doing this for a while now and I choose to be here. So why would I just pretend like I read this? People are defending this series, joining calls, seeing Reiji in there, listening to what the community has to say. If you are an actual adult with half a brain cell, he doesn't give a fuck about any of us. He cares about the moolah. At the end of the day, he has a family to feed and employees to pay. Why would he just end something that's racking in millions? Remember guys, this is a full grown ass smart adult we're talking about with responsibility. He can present himself in a good light in front of the camera, but you don't know what he's thinking inside. You don't know what he's up to. I'm not one of those people that try to be funny or try to be soft when criticizing this manga or any series. The people who actually have a name and that are talking about this is their job. Of course they're gonna go easy on it. They're not gonna go hard. They're gonna talk in a more professional light, or they just try to avoid it completely and do stupid, cringy, disgusting cosplay that makes them look awful for a laugh from everyone. This is no hate. If I was in their shoe with millions of subscribers, I'm traveling everywhere, I'm making hella money, I'll do almost the exact same thing as they're doing. So subscribe, I need it. The truth is, this manga is trash. I know people don't read the description of a YouTuber's bio, but if you guys just take a second to look at my name, yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of goofy, dumb stuff that are gonna be false or just doesn't make sense. I talk full bravado. Some things are just gonna mess up out my sentence. If you just watch my videos previously on this series, my point will come across and make sense. We all know that he signed up for the app because his dumb impulsive behavior. Obviously, she didn't do anything wrong. That's why people love her at the beginning. But when I say that is hustling, she's working in a field that's very exploitative of another human being. Rent a girlfriend is that. It's exploitative of male's loneliness or loneliness in general, and loser ass dudes that can't get any, who don't have respect for themselves or have any goals or dreams to chase. So they waste their time on this shit. It's quick money for her. The 250k thing, I was wrong. I just saw a post, and from looking at the manga, the calculation, it kind of makes sense. So I went along with it. Sorry, I was wrong. No more of that. I would change the 250k label to $249,999.99. That's what he spent on her. And just looking at how people pointing out Chizuru's biggest flaw, or how the other girls or life is just getting in the way of her confessing to him or accepting his love. It's all bullshit. This is a typical woman behavior. Being fake, lying, talking behind people's back, being insecure. It's all just nonsense garbage. This is how you know anime fans don't ever touch grass like once. If she wanted to be with this man, she would have settled this a long time ago. Women, if they want something, they are very direct. They are more socially aware and socially smarter than men. If you want to make any relationship work, you have to compromise. No human life is perfect, but you have to just make it work. Chizuru is obviously not dumb. She's very smart, especially socially smart. She knows his situation, the cycle that's around him. If she could have just said, hey, I'll be with you, I'll quit my rental, but you have to keep giving me money for me to pursue my JAV sex adult entertainment work, no shot he would not say no. She knows how horny he is. He's 100% gonna say yes to get through them walls. Once they're in the relationship, they can hide it, they can do whatever, and they can work on building a life together, building their career. Kazuya finishing up his school, getting a white collar job, or starting some freaking business with Kibei. Chizuru becoming the #1 JV star, going on the Trash Taste podcast. In life, it's about the choices that you make, and if they make that choice of being together, if Chizuru chooses him, 95% of it will just go away. All the girls will eventually just go away. The people that keep saying, oh, what about this certain text, what about this certain image in the page, what about this or that small little it doesn't matter, guys. It really really doesn't. In the big picture, it doesn't. The people that don't get me or just don't get how Reiji is clearly milking this series for money and how Chizuru is just a trash human being from the very beginning blows my mind. SitSnap made a video on this. Everything about her point is just retarded. I don't know if she had someone write this script for her and then she just said it and then she just skimmed through the manga. She seems to me like she understands half of what's going on, but not the other half. I'm gonna say this again. If you know anything about people, is that you have to meet them where they're at. Everyone is different. They have different genetics. They're born differently. They're raised differently. If a person can just change off of some words, then society would have way less problems and those retarded motivational videos will work. Before she met Kaja, she was already doing rental work beforehand. The reason why he found out about her in the first place was because she did such a good job. She was getting so much 5 stars, he cashed on and rented her. She was already in college before meeting him, working in the entertainment industry. This is probably in her late teens to early 20s. She's not gonna change. She wants the fame, the money, which is fine. If you like that shallow lifestyle, that's cool. And what about, oh, you need money to help people and stuff? Her grandma is gone. She don't need that much money to feed herself. She can live a very humble life just getting a regular office job after graduating from college. She's talking to so many different dudes at this point that obviously like her and wants to smash. Come on guys, she's hot and she dresses in a way that very suits her. She knows exactly what she's doing. Chizuru wants a lifestyle that's full of desires from the very beginning. She's a trash bitch ass hoe. So stop with the code. If you just use a bit of your brain cells, you can put 2 and 2 together. You know that Chizuru is just a terrible person. Like the rapper 90 Cent said,
she belongs to the streets.
Reiji and Chizuru has been putting us under a genjutsu. At this point, with how much money Reiji has made from this, with how it's not gonna end anytime soon, and how long it's been going, I might have to rob him.